Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and where am I today? I'm somewhere unusual. I have decided to try another mini-CTM map. This one, I believe, is called the Merciless Jungle, but after playing Eventide Trance, a Final Fantasy map by 3-2, which was a little mini CTM. I enjoyed it, and so I decided to look for some others. I actually tried another one before this one called, I think, the Stolen Power Stones, and I didn't really like it. I ended up quitting that map, and so I'm going to try this one out. Cthulhu 2, my good friend, has played this one before, and he said that it was pretty decent, and I might enjoy it. And so I'm going to give it a shot. So let's start things off by reading the signs. This is, by the way, this is Minecraft 1.8.8. And interesting, it has started me out on peaceful mode. I'm not sure if there's something at the beginning that's going to change that or if I'll need to change that on my own. We'll find out shortly. If you fall through the world, sorry about that. SMP spawns are a pain. Welcome to the Merciless Jungle. What do we have over here? Chaos and Order, Merciless Jungle by Elias and keksmonster. There's some buttons to enable death counter. I like that, and so let's keep track of player deaths. Rules: find and complete the jungle monument. Use at least easy, never peaceful. Find the wool in the chest. Do not use sheep or dye or silk. You can craft, place, destroy everything you want. Also, you can't alter game rules. All right, fair enough. Tips: the map is very hard. It's helpful to conquer the dungeon in the right order. We've labeled them with numbers. If you find invisible blocks above the lava, right-click them to remove them. Uh-oh. Hopefully we won't find too many of those things. And I see a chest over here that does not appear to be trapped. All right, and has some useful starter stuff. So I will go ahead and grab all these things and put on some armor. Doop, 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 doop. And we've got some food. And obviously there's wood here. It looks like there's stone here. We're on peaceful, so I guess we're not going to get monsters. I've noticed that the moon is not changing. And so I imagine that this is like an always twilight kind of have a bed. I see. So it's after the point of twilight where you could actually like sleep in the bed. So I guess that's useful for being able to reset your spawn at any point in time. But it doesn't actually change the time of day that it is. And there's another chest over here. This one I cannot tell if it's trapped. It's at the starter area though, so... Alright, I don't hear any pistons or TNT going off. Looks like it's just a little bit more armor and different things. So I'll go ahead and grab this as well. Thank you very much. And... yeah, I guess I don't really need these things in the bar. So we'll go ahead and move them off. Obviously there's wood and there's cobblestone here. Before I make anything, I just want to move a little bit forward and get a sense of... Interesting. Okay, there's a zombie spawner here. So it said always easy, never peaceful, and then there's a spawner here, so that makes me think that I'm supposed to set my own difficulty level. And I guess then I will choose normal, since that's typically how maps are balanced. And since there's a zombie spawner there, that makes me think I do want to go ahead and craft some tools. So if you'll give me just a moment, I am going to punch down some of this wood and gather up some cobblestone and make some basic tools, and I will see you guys in a moment. So kind of like Minecraft bingo, I went ahead and made myself stone tools. I made myself an extra pickaxe because you tend to use a lot of pickaxes in CTM maps. And I guess I will want the wood, and so let me grab at least a little bit more wood to carry forward with me into the map. I'm not sure how plentiful it will be. And wow, did that creeper just like walk right out of the bedroom? I'm not sure. Now that monsters are spawning. But I do like survival maps where you have to kind of work for your first... a little bit of gear and cobblestone here. Like I had to make my own tools, but I didn't really have to work for it. So I'm not sure why not just give me a stone pick to start things off rather than force me to make it on my own. But that's okay. I don't mind. It doesn't take long. And I will gather a little bit more things. Oh, is there another spawner right up here that I just see? Yes. All right. Oh, there's a number of spawners in this area. All right. Let's add a little bit more light and break a couple of these spawners. I don't necessarily have to break these spawners. I guess they would be possibly good experience, although it might be a while before experience is going to matter. That creeper did not make a sound when he started blinking and hissing. That was weird. I don't know that I've ever experienced that before. Alright, there's another chest over here. I'm just going to get some more light so we have fewer spawns. Okay, definitely a lot of spawners already. So I will go ahead and start breaking them. And sure, we'll go ahead and use him to help out. Hey, I just got a golden helmet. That's pretty cool. From one of these zombies, didn't I? Yes, right here. Great. Gold helmet, it's a little bit broken. Maybe I'll save it for right now and just continue to use the leather. Let's see, and perhaps actually there might be some really good stuff in this chest that's right here. But before I do that, I'll go ahead and grab a little bit of the coal that I've got. Let's make a few more torches and try to make things even safer than they already are. Let's go a little bit farther forward because I really don't want to be standing around opening the chests and sorting through its stuff while I might be spawning some monsters down the hallway. Yeah, you blow up right there. Perfect. Alright, he took out that spawner for me. Great. There's another spawner over here. So we'll add some light, and there's another spawner right here. So we'll add some light. The skeleton can come around the corner. Hello. Alright, and it looks like we're getting out into another open area out here. Let me go ahead and just break a couple of these, even though they're probably in good shape now. And there's probably still, yeah, there's another spawner right here. If it's just zombies, I am certain I'm not going to be farming them. Alright, let's check out what we've won in these chests. And let's also grab some free blocks. This is a trap chest. And I think that is a silverfish. Is that a silverfish? That is a silverfish block. Okay, I have a sense of what is about to happen here. Yeah, let's try to be clever about things here then. I am going to do this. Up here, the silverfish ought not be able to get me. I'm guessing poison and silverfish, and a lot of this turns into silverfish would be my guess. It's just a TNT trap, maybe? Alright, same thing, and that's going to explode some silverfish. But at least I saw it coming. So I've got a little bit of a sense of this map maker and his traps. It doesn't look like any of those silverfish can get out, and so I'm just going to leave them there. And let's see, there's one other chest over here. Alright, but that was a standard trap chest, and since that just exploded the TNT like that, my guess is there was just a TNT block a couple below that, so I might have been able to disarm that trap, actually. And so I'm going to keep that in mind for the future, and I may try to disarm any trap chests that I see, but we have a Sharpness 1 stone sword, which I will take, and some Aqua Affinity, Blast Protection, Protection, and Protection. Aqua Affinity, I'm not sure why I would want that necessarily, but if I am being gifted it, perhaps it is something that I'm going to use, and just so that I'm not carrying around too much tons of stuff, I'm going to drop off some excess inventory in here, and yeah, I think I'm happy with the rest of this. Let's keep moving. How much coal do I have right now? Enough to make a little bit more. Alright, and let's do a little bit of exploring. We'll go back and check out that chest in a moment. Find a place to place blocks. Interesting. Can I see anything kind of on the balcony out here of this tree? And just more of this. I guess like the starting area was kind of right around the corner over there. Oh, it looks like you'll have to climb. Got it. Okay, thank you for the sign. I will find a way to climb shortly. Let's check out this other chest. Oops, not fall in the holes. This one also does not appear to be trapped. Oh! Was I not shifting there? I thought I was shifting there. Hopefully these are not silverfish. I'll climb my way back up. Actually, I could take this as an advantage, as an opportunity to gather some more wood blocks, since they're all right here for me. Thank you. And then I can do something like this. Da-da-da-da! Look at all these blocks. 4-to-1 ratio of gathering the blocks and being able to place them again. Alright, there's an Enderman over there. You know what? An Ender Pearl could be a really useful thing in these maps. So let's go ahead and kill him. I'm in 1.8, which means I should just be able to repeatedly spam my sword and hit the feet, and I got lucky and got the pearl. All right, awesome. Now let's check out this chest. Cakes! Let's put a cake down, and I can eat that, and I'll leave the other cakes there for when I need them, perhaps. Actually, I guess I could carry a couple forward. This should be easy enough to get back to, so I'm not too worried. If we're going to be climbing up, it could be a dark area, and so I'm going to go ahead and grab some coal and just make sure I have a fair number of torches before we head up there. And for climbing, it looks like there are vines, but I might have to like place blocks that the vines can be against in order to kind of have things work properly here. And so if I do like this, that might make it possible to climb this. Yeah, I think this will almost work. And how do I place a block there? I think if I do this, there we go. And now maybe I can climb straight. Ooh, there's a tripwire here. Do you see this? Is it attached to anything? There's tripwire over there too. Doesn't look like they're attached to anything. I'm going to go ahead and jump through this one. Perhaps it's for ender pearl breaking. Oh, it's to prevent the vines from growing further down, I expect is what it is. I see, and there are still some holes in here that need to be kind of plugged up if I want to continue to climb these vines. And so I think I can go over here and then go like this. All right, now I should be able to climb up. I hear some skeletons up there. But let's hope that I have successfully repaired this enough. Did I climb up to here and get shot by some skeletons? Perhaps? There's a skeleton. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh, and a spawner. Okay, skeleton spawner. Let's try to get some light down here. There we go. Great. There's a lot of skeletons there. And they'll probably, yeah, start fighting each other. Oh, and there's a chest over there. Taking a bit of damage. Oh, crap. I just died. I forgot exactly where the vines were. I thought I was about to catch on to them, and I did not. All right, so I feel foolish as a result of that. It might be easier for me to go this way in order to get back there. I did leave some stuff in the chest. Let's grab, in case I need it. I left a bunch of stuff in the chest, and so we'll grab another set of armor and an extra pick. Did I leave the extra pick? No, I think I was carrying both picks. I think the stuff should be easy to get. Oops, and I just went right by the chest. That was embarrassing. Okay, the death counter is working, so we've successfully tested that. And I believe, did I die like right over here? Yes, I did. Okay, I should be able to pick all this stuff up. Let me just, even if I'm going to take some damage, just fall down here, pick up all of my stuff, and I will meet you guys again after I've collected my things. All right, well, I actually managed to lose a significant number of things. I'm not sure where they were. I kind of scoured the hillside there. I'm not sure. They might have fallen in the water, and if things fall in the water here, there's like 2 or 3 blocks of water, and then it just like falls down into the void, it looks like. And so I imagine some of my things fell off the edge and fell into the water that way. I happen to see another Enderman here, and I would like the Ender Pearls. And this guy is kind enough to give them to me, so that was great. But yes, that was embarrassing, but it also shows me that there is actually more, and I presume intentional, danger here than one would expect, which is that falling off not only can kill you with fall damage, but also can cause all of your items to disappear if they fall into the ocean, since the ocean is kind of like an endless void. And so I've learned a valuable lesson. So let's try to take on the skeleton area again and not make the same mistakes. All right, I'm back up near the top. I got enough light over here that I expect, yeah, that I could just kind of light this up. There will be other skeleton spawners in the map, I expect, so let's not worry about the possibility of farming things. This chest does not appear to be trapped and contains some decent stuff, but I don't really need to be carrying any of that just yet. I don't have a bow yet. Let's be wary of possibly being knocked back once again. Oh, boy! I see, there's a tripwire trap here, and it's setting fire charges. Interesting, interesting. And obviously there's going to be some gravel updating things happening over here. Let's see. Oh, and here's some zombies. All right, let's deal with the zombies and the zombie spawner before I deal with this chest. I think sounds like good. Ooh, I got a potato. Sounds like a decent strategy. More places to fall into holes here. Let's just go ahead and destroy that. And let's cover up the holes that seem to be effectively falls to death. And we will fight these guys back here where things feel a little bit safer. I did manage to recover the sharpness. Another potato! Either these zombies somehow are set up so that they're going to be dropping potatoes more often, or I just got very lucky. I do like potatoes. It's a shame that they're not a super great food, even baked potatoes in this game. But potatoes are a food that Brian likes in real life a whole lot. Alright, lots of slabs and different things that make it hard to place blocks. Let's go ahead and break that. There are still a number of holes that one can fall through in this area, but let's just go ahead and continue. Another chest. Let's not get distracted by these things. A very difficult ascent. Just going to try to jump up and figure out what's available. Okay, we got some grass over here. Not hearing any other mobs right at the moment. Oh, it's a pretty area. All right. Nice, nice. This area is less merciless than the rest of the Merciless Jungle for just a moment. All right, now it's getting a little bit more merciless. Okay, but we managed to get a fair number of things lit up over here. Okay, there are a number of monsters. Presumably these could all just be natural spawns because it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of spawning area available in this map right now. Alright, this skeleton with his knockback could knock me off the edge, so let's be very careful with him. And it sounds like there's one more skeleton around the corner. Does he see me yet? Hey, buddy. He does not. I can probably sneak up behind him over here. There we go. That'll work. Oh, he dropped a bow. Okay, and I think I just heard a creeper drop. Yes, I did. Alright, so yeah, having to go uphill right at the beginning of the map can be a serious challenge. And so we face many dangers. But let's check out some of these chests that I've skipped on the way up. There's a tiny bit of iron here. This doesn't appear to be trapped. Efficiency 2. That is nice. It's just gold, so it's not going to last very long. Oh, ha 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 ha. All right, so there's a whole lot of this type of trollishness here in the map. I would like to get the iron ore, but I'll need a stone pickaxe for that. And does the lava kind of go all the way back here, or is it just, it might be just like just behind that one block? Seems like it might be just behind that one block, so I wonder actually if I can do that. And then be able to recover this safely. I managed to get that safely anyway. We'll leave that lava there just in case I need a lava bucket at some point in the future, perhaps. And I'm pretty sure there was another chest that I passed up over here that was covered in gravel that presumably was going to be trapped in one way or another. And I hear another skeleton too. Not sure where he is. But in any case, let's check out what's inside this trap. Let's see what kind of crazy... Alright, well, I've been gifted an anvil, so that's pretty cool. And, alright, so just a piston block update kind of trap. Getting a sense of, and creeper heads to troll me. Okay, great. Getting a sense of what this map maker is doing here at the beginning of this. I think I will actually, how does it? Shift double click or something? There we go. I'm going to store a few things away since I'm carrying... Oh, this one has blast protection 4. I'm glad I did that. That's pretty useful, actually. I lose the protection of the whatever, of the leather cap, but I gain all that blast protection, which I think would be pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and, even though it's just one piece of iron, I will cook it up. And then we'll try to cook up some baked potatoes as well. And I left some arrows behind in a previous chest. I think I'm going to go and get them now that I have a bow. Yeah, let me take a minute to just sort through a few things here. And I'll meet you guys again in a moment. Oh, there was a bow in this chest that had the arrows. I only just noticed. All right, in that case, we'll go ahead and use that bow instead. Terrific. And it's only been a moment. I have not traveled very far. But I should have a couple of baked potatoes ready for me over here as well. And yeah, let's just drop off a little bit of other stuff that I don't need to be holding right at the moment, and that I might not want to lose if I die. And the pick, let's get the super pick on the bar as well in case I need it for breaking spawners. And we'll go ahead and leave those behind for the moment as well. All right, I feel pretty good about that. You know what? I could really use some more coal. Let me go back to the first area and gather some more coal to make a few more torches. Oh, right, and while traveling back, there was this chest that I saw out here and then promptly forgot about. Here's zombies somewhere, but oh, he's just up on the ledge over there. I can just barely see him in the darkness. Oh, nice. Okay, I was coming for torches, and now I don't need to go back down for coal because he gave me a lot of torches. Great. So we can run ahead and continue. All right, so the threats of fall damage in this map are obviously large. I'm not sure if it's going to be that way for the whole map, or once we get to the top of this, if we're going to kind of get into another area. Is this going to be behind the lava as well? Yeah, okay. Just wanted to have a piece of coal in case I need it. And I'm tempted, I'm not going to do it just yet, but if I end up having to retraverse this area at all, I think I will be tempted to craft some ladders and just make a straight way up so that I don't have to keep doing that. Hello, skeleton. All right, you're dead, sir. Another Enderman. That one's going to be... There's more monsters around here. If I can get an Enderman kind of on his own so that he's the only enemy I'm fighting, I wouldn't mind fighting them for the Ender Pearls. And then somewhere over here, a creeper exploded earlier. Okay, here's a spawner. Looks like it's just zombies. So go ahead and break it. There's another chest over here. It seems pretty quiet right now. Is this chest trapped? Probably, given the way that it's facing. It's possible even that breaking some of these blocks is going to do things. Nope, it's not trapped. Okay. And more arrows. Okay, that's terrific. I will happily take those. Sure, I'll go ahead and take the chest as well. And yeah, it's not too scary. And there's a path over here. Is that a spawner right there? It's a redstone torch. I see, probably just for some aesthetic lighting. There's a little bit of gravel on the path here. I see more redstone lighting. And so there's a tiny chance of like a gravel falling trap. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. Instead, I'm just going to run ahead, try to light some things up. Okay, obviously there's some kind of structure full of spawners there. Oh boy. And okay, we found the mobs. They're over there. Oh, there was a sign that I missed. Trying to do a little bit more lighting on the way back. Someone is moving very quickly. I think there's a sprinty mob over here somehow. Yep, okay, the junglers. Welcome to the jungle. We've got junglers who are carrying leads and run very fast and appear to drop wheat, it looks like. Let's grab some food to heal up. Let's deal with this guy before he surprises me from behind. And I think my number of hearts... it's just a zombie. Guess we will still continue to fight them. There's a lot of them, though. Yeah, I think I need to back off. Oh, crap! Okay, I know where the creeper fell from now. There was a creeper spawner hidden in the wall there. And I think the creeper spawner is probably still active. I accidentally just knocked out a torch with my sword. There it is. Maybe? Or is that a zombie spawner? Either way, let's break it. I'd knocked out a torch and then the creeper spawned like immediately. Oh, and there's another creeper. Hello, buddy. Oh, there's the creeper spawner. I see it now. Okay, got it. Okay, this is actually pretty tough. There's a significant number of spawners and threats right near the beginning. Oops, crap. Right near the beginning of this map. All right, so let's do this and this. I almost want to spawn another creeper and have him explode just to dig out all this coal for me. But I think we should be safe now. Where exactly was that spawner? It was right here. Here we go. Okay, so you were dead, sir. How am I doing on torches and things? I'm still doing fine. Right, I picked up that pack of torches. Right, I have the blast protection from this crazy helmet. And a little bit of other protection. Oh, it's called a whip. Fascinating. Okay, I guess that's just to explain... Oh, there's a chest over here. I guess that is just to explain why it is that they are carrying... these little leashes. It's because they're actually whips. Hey, some good food. Sharpness 2. Okay, that's very nice. And I was also wearing down my sword, and so it's nice to have a replacement for that. I still have not made ladders or a better way up here, but I think I'll go ahead and move forward once again. I want to read the sign that we saw up here. I want to add a little bit more light along the way. I might start taking out those redstone torches because they keep making me think that they're spawners. I saw that I just passed the sign again, but okay, there's another structure up ahead there as well. Just wanted to get a little bit... Okay, camp and dungeon. So camp sounds like the place that one would want to go first.